Okay, today we're going to do a hive inspection. These pens right here have grease underneath because I did have a ant problem. So I want to check, see what it looks like now, and I'll show you some pictures of the ants inside the sugar syrup because that's what I have up here. So look at these photos now. Okay, so like I was saying, I have a ant problem in my hive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put grease around the edges here and then flip this around on my bottom center block so that the ants can get through that grease, and hopefully that will solve my problem. This is a perfect size for your center block if that's what you're using. And the size is 13 inches, just under 13 inches by 20 and a half. So that's the size of tray I'm using. And that will fit just perfectly. And I have two. So I'll show you what I'm doing with the grease. And all I want to do is make a perimeter so that the ants, when they get up there and try to get past this, they're not going to like it. So because they sure love that water, the syrup, sugar syrup mix. And it wasn't intended to be for them. So just run yourself a perimeter of grease. Alright, and then I'm just gonna get me something, a little stick or something. And I don't want any gaps in there, so just spread it. Just like that. And by doing it this way, when it rains, since this is gonna be upside down, the rain won't wash it away, and it'll last a lot longer. It may dry up. I don't know. I've never left grease out before, but it may dry up. And if it does, you just reapply it. That's what you want to do. Is doesn't have to be thick, just as long as there's no gaps where they can, walk through. Like that. So you do both of them, and then I'll show you in the same video how to well, after you see them, they'll be installed. I'm gonna save you that. You don't have to see. So you could do this if you're just getting a hive started, or if you got ant problems. Of course, you gotta take your hive down or your boxes down and put this underneath. All right, well, that's what I'm doing. Hope this helped with the ants. We'll see. So after I put the grease in the pans, now I put them upside down, top of one block, center block, and set the second one. And now the ants supposedly are not able to climb through the grease underneath the pan. So bees are hanging out outside the box. It's been, I think, almost 2 weeks I haven't been in here. I haven't had time. So we're gonna take a look and see how everything looks. First of all, I want to make sure like the sugar syrup is not full of ants. But before, I could see the ant climbing up into the box So I could already tell that grease does work. Want to see what it looks like, and as you can see on the photos I show you with the ants were crawling all over this, but now no ants. So it has worked. And what I mean worked is that grease, they can't get to pass through there, so that's what we wanted. All right, let me set you up. Let me move this box of syrup. I gotta find where can I put it. So meanwhile, I guess I'll put it on the floor out of my way. I didn't put it on the floor. I put it on a tray. I got it off the floor because my dog is out here too. I'll remove the queen excluder. And let me give you a look from up above. As you can see, the center seems like they may be working more building combs in the center than more than anything else. As normal, that's what they supposed to do, is build from the center on out. As you can see there. Let's pull couples of these trays out. Stuck. Wow, this one's really heavy. Okay, so what we want to see is they're building out the cone. That one there is full, what looks to be honey. Here they're covering some of it. Ooh, you can see even, let me give you a better look in these right here. You can see the larva in different type of stages. That's what we want to see. The queen has laid in all of these. All that larva. And then here, some of these are still, nope, there are eggs in there. See what the other side looks like. Whoa. This one is covered a lot, capped. You could tell me what's the difference of the white capping, which is probably honey, with the yellow capping. If you know, let me know. Well, some of it is brood, some of it is larva. You can see right here where it's not capped, the stages of the larva of all those eggs the queen have laid. Here they're building the cone on the black foundation, and of course like more cap of the white one, which I would assume is probably honey. So we'll put this one back. Just gently. I'll get the one next to that one. Okay, here we're gonna have to do something because they're building under the foundation, under the underneath, so I gotta scrape that off. Good luck to me with no gloves. I see some brood. As you can see, all that. Once again, that top is white, so I'm assuming that's probably a mixture of brood, honey, all of that there. I'm trying to focus and look into the camera, but at the same time I'm trying to see if I see the queen out here in one of these trays. See what the other side looks like. This one's almost completely capped. So yeah, help me out. Tell me what the yellow capping, white capping, what's the difference? What side of the capping? Ooh, that was sweet. Let me break this off. So I don't want them to be building on that. I want to leave it there. I'm gonna break this one off. I'm gonna leave it there. Break that one off. And I'm breaking it off because I want them to stick. Use this stuff like in the middle of the foundation. Oh, look at that. They had larvae in there. Why are they building down there with larvae? Tell me, help me out. I don't know about this stuff. Like all of this is full of larvae. Why not on the frame? All right. That means I'm gonna have to check a lot of these cold trays to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, stay within the frame. Yep, they're doing it everywhere. So I'm gonna have to break these off. And I'll just set them here so that they can continue to use it. And all of these, too bad, that's like, it has brood inside. This one didn't have a larva. Ooh, this one, they were starting to fill it out with honey, I think. So they're doing a little bit of everything in here. So let me break all these off. I'm sorry, but this is not what you're supposed to be doing. Well, in a way it is, but I want them to stay on the frames. Now let's take a look at this frame. Almost completely capped. A lot of larvae in here. A lot of it is capped. Some of it is not. Here is white. Top corners. Let's take a look at the other side. Looks very similar. Now I could tell that one right there in the corner is honey. It just smells like honey. Smells delicious. I got one on my finger there. Hope it doesn't try to test me out, because it's gonna make me cry. Well, other than that, everything looks good. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's just that I'm not sure if I'm putting this the same way, but we'll do it this way. It'll be okay. Now pulling out one on the outer side. Yep, so this corner I gotta break that off. The bottom corner. Lots of honey in this corner. Uncapped honey in that corner. So uh-oh, they're starting to stick on my fingers. So let me get this done as quick as possible. Put them back in. Found that this one and that one were getting stuck. So here we go in the outer one. You see, they're probably working on cleaning this foundation and prepping it. Make sure it's clean. Here they're starting to build on this one, as you can see. Ooh, let me bring it close as I can. You see those little white dots? Those are eggs. Eggs that the queen has laid. Those little white dots. So that's perfect. That's what we want to see. Check out the other side. Like I said, it was just blank. So the other tray is completely nothing done to it yet. This is the outer one, so that's fine. So let's move them all because I want to check all the trays and make sure that what they're building underneath, the comb that's hanging off the bottom, I want to break them all off. So that's what this one looks like. You do see some eggs in there and some honey, brood. Let me see if I can get you a picture of the eggs in there. As you can see, little white dots, those are your eggs. This side, they're just starting to get it clean. And, yep, more eggs there. That's great. The other tray after that, there's nothing in it, so I'm not going to pull it out. We'll get them close together as they were. That's perfect. They're working as it should be. So this is everything I pulled out from the bottom. You know, larva, but let me know if I should leave this here or not. Am I doing wrong by leaving it there thinking that they may reuse it? Or am I promoting robbery from other hives nearby? I want to show you something. It's some of the honey spilled right there, and look, they're already cleaning it up. So let me help them. Oh my God. Delicious. Especially when your finger's dirty too. Gives it that extra taste. No, my hands are clean. Well, that's our inspection. Excellent, excellent. So let me put these back. Queen excluder. And then my syrup. Once again, this is a 1-to-1 mixture. 1 part sugar, 1 part water. And I'm glad I don't see no more ants in there. So now I know that the, what do you call that? Grease works. So if you're looking for a solution for ants in your hives, it definitely works. All right, well, now these are probably just hanging out here because it's hot. It was a hot one today. We're still in May, and they're just hanging out there. Earlier they were fanning in the entrance. I guess they were trying to cool the hive down. But let me know what should I do with these. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Till next time.